Today we're gonna review a laptop that sounds like this. But don't let this annoying startup sound fool you, because the Acer Predator Helios 300 is currently one of the strongest contenders in the 2019's best budget gaming laptop category. Do you wanna know why? Keep watching. The model I have here comes with 6-core Intel i7-9750H processor, full-size NVIDIA RTX 2060 graphics with the 144Hz display, 16 GB of DDR4 memory in single channel, and 500 GB of M2 PCIe SSD. There are many configurations of the newest Helios 300. The most budget one with the GTX 1660 Ti, the mid-range one with the RTX 2060, and the most powerful one with the RTX 2070. As always, I'm gonna leave Amazon links in the description so you can check the current price for each model, and also if you wanna skip some parts of this video you can find the timestamps there. Alright, let's take a closer look at this device. The laptop is mostly made of black matte aluminum in a black and blue theme design. Compared to the last generation Helios 300, the laptop looks much cleaner and toned down. Not only the footprint of whole device is much smaller, but also you have more room to personalize the laptop by changing the keyboard's backlight. The only downside of having black matte aluminum all over the laptop is that it catches fingerprints like crazy, so get your wipes ready. The construction overall is very solid, no creaks whatsoever. Dimensions of the 2019's Helios 300 are 362mm in width, 254mm in depth, and 22.9mm in height. The laptop weighs around 2.3 kg and the total weight with the charger is 2.9 kg. Inside, starting from the top, there is a 720p HD webcam, 15.6-inch 144Hz display, Predator logo, full-size RGB keyboard, and of course a touchpad. Alright, when it comes to the screen quality, Acer followed the latest standard and came up with 1080p, 144Hz, 3ms response time IPS display. There are also variants with 60Hz screens, so be careful before you order and make sure you get the one you actually want. The screen overall is really decent. In my opinion, there is nothing else you need in a gaming laptop. Great viewing angles and color accuracy. The laptop scores 97% of sRGB, 73% of NTSC, 75% of Adobe RGB and the brightness of 300 nits. So as you can see, it can easily be used as a video or photo editing device. The Helios 300 has a full-size keyboard with 4-zone RGB key backlight that you can customize in Predator Sense software. I've heard that some of the models with 1660 Ti might have a blue color backlight only, so pay attention to what the description says or ask the seller if it has RGB. As you have probably noticed, the WSAD and arrow keys follow the black and blue theme, which looks great with the blue backlight. Also, the RGB lighting comes through all the keys, so it doesn't look bad when you decide to change the color. All the keys have this unique rubbery feel to them, so it's really satisfying to use this keyboard. There's a little bit of keyboard flex when you push it hard, but during normal use it doesn't flex at all. And there's a thing so bad I almost forgot about it. The turbo button. Because it's inserted so deep, not only it's hard to press, but sometimes it doesn't even react when you finally manage to press it. And when it does, it usually takes from 5 to 10 seconds before the turbo mode applies. It's still better to have this instead of doing everything in the software, but hopefully they will make it work better in next generations. The touchpad runs on Windows Precision drivers, so you can expect a great tracking and gesture recognition. The buttons are located under the bottom panel of the touchpad, so no dedicated buttons in this model. For the ports, starting from the left side, there's a lock mechanism, air exhaust vent, power input, status LEDs, Ethernet port, 2 USBs 3.0 Type A, and a 3.5mm jack for headphones and microphone. On the right side there's another air exhaust, HDMI 2.0 port, mini DisplayPort 1.4, USB 3.0 Type A and one USB 3.1 Type C without Thunderbolt 3 support. The battery in Predator Helios 300 lasts surprisingly long for a gaming laptop. While watching YouTube videos, Twitch streams and doing some office works with the videos running in the background, with the screen brightness set to 75%, I managed to use it for 4 hours and 57 minutes. That's around 1 hour longer compared to last year's Helios 300. If you're a student or you just carry a laptop with you all the time, 5 hours of battery life in a gaming laptop should make you happy. You could probably extend the battery life even more by lowering the screen brightness, but unfortunately I had not enough time to test it. When it comes to the temperatures, Acer made a huge improvement this year. The laptop comes with factory undervolted CPU, so you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. Here you can see the CPU and GPU temperatures during benchmarks. The fans were set to automatic mode. Also keep in mind that benchmarking software uses 100% of laptop's resources, so that's a worst case scenario that usually doesn't happen while gaming. Those great temperatures come with the price though. The laptop gets really noisy, especially in turbo mode. If you don't know what the turbo mode is, that's basically a mode that makes your laptop use its potential to the fullest by overclocking the GPU and maxing out the fan speeds. You turn it on by pressing the button I've been complaining about earlier, or manually in the software. Alright, let's talk about the gaming performance. The i7-9750H with RTX 2060 and 144Hz display is pretty much everything you need right now for 1080p gaming on ultra or very high at pretty good frame rates. Here are the average FPS in the newest titles on ultra settings. For more details, games and synthetic benchmarks, check out the links in the description. The Acer Predator Helios 300 is a well-priced, good built and powerful gaming laptop, but is it for everyone? Of course not. If you're looking for something that will run the newest games in 1440p or 4K, look elsewhere for something with RTX 2070 or 2080. Although if you're looking for something that won't break the bank, the Helios 300 is definitely an option to consider. In my opinion, GTX 1660 Ti and RTX 2060 models of this laptop are currently the sweet spot considering how powerful and well built this laptop is. The GTX 1660 Ti configuration performs only a bit worse compared to the RTX 2060 one, but if you're not going to play ray tracing games, that's another few bucks to save by getting the 1660 Ti over the RTX 2060. If you wanna check the current prices for all the models, you can find the links in the description. Alright, let's count the pros and cons and roll up the video. Great screen quality, 1080p 144Hz 3ms IPS panel with excellent viewing angles and color accuracy. Clean design. The laptop looks pretty clean for a gaming laptop. Much smaller footprint and weight compared to last year's Helios 300 make this laptop really handy. Long battery life. Up to 5 hours on battery while constantly watching YouTube videos make this laptop a great budget option for students. Great thermals. Factory undervolted CPU and a great cooling system keep this laptop nice and cool. Good value. Just by looking at the specs and the build quality for the price, I definitely can say that it has the potential to be the best value budget gaming laptop of 2019. Good performance. i7-9750H with RTX 2060 should satisfy everyone who needs a laptop for 1080p gaming on very high settings. Cons. Keyboard. When you push the keys really hard, you can see the keyboard flex. Also to me, the turbo button was the most annoying part of this laptop. It takes from 5 to 10 seconds to finally apply the turbo mode and is pretty hard to press. Noise. The Helios 300 can get really loud on turbo mode or under heavy load. Catches fingerprints like crazy, so get your wipes ready. I left Amazon links in the description, so you can check the lowest price available for each model. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit a thumb up, leave a comment or subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.